Hello. So, where I grew up in Cologne, we had this neighbor. Let's just call him Sam. I remember him being always on the run, leaving very early in the morning, returning late at night, a suit bag in one hand and a big trolley in the other hand. Every other year, he would get a new car, always bigger than the one before, but always with the same bumper sticker. The flag of Japan, the country, as my mother told me, he traveled most to for work. But I never really knew what he did for work until recently, when he invited all the neighbors over for coffee to celebrate his 57th birthday. So we were sitting there, and I was telling what I do for a living nowadays, which is research in aging workforces and late career development. And then he told me he's in marketing and has been with the same company for over 25 years. He then went on telling me that he just applied for a new position within his company. His boss will be retiring by the end of the year, and succeeding him would be a great next step in his career. A couple weeks passed, and when I visited my mother again, I ran into him. And I asked him, "So, Sam, have you heard back about the job?" And he was like, "Yes, but it wasn't as great. Turns out, they gave the job to somebody else. Not to somebody who's equally qualified or had the same years of experience as Sam, but to somebody younger." Sam, so the simple message of his employers, was deemed to be too old for the job. Why am I telling you this story? The answer is rather simple. What happened to Sam happens to older workers all over the world on a daily basis. Discrimination based on age, ageism, it's the single most common form of discrimination found at workplace level, even succeeding discrimination based on gender or ethnicity. In practice, older workers, like my neighbor Sam, are often overlooked for promotions, are offered less training opportunities, and if they become unemployed, they have a very hard time to find a new job. Further, HR managers often view them as less healthy, less productive, or less valuable to the company. But interestingly, when I looked at the data, we don't find really proof of older workers being less productive. At company level, we even find that higher shares of older workers associate with higher shares of productivity. Same goes for learning environments. Here we find that older workers just learn differently, and if trainings are mindful of that, there's no difference in the learning outcomes between younger and older people. In my line of work and my research, I often work directly with company owners, and sometimes they ask me, why should I care? Why should I care that older workers are being discriminated at my place of work? And then again, the answer is rather simple. I tell them, as populations are aging and workforces are shrinking, you're going to have a problem finding qualified personnel in the future. Hiring older workers or retaining those in your staff who are already there for longer will help ease this problem. In addition, older workers come with years of experience, are valuable members of your workforce, and are very loyal to your company. So let me give you 3 simple examples about how employers can change their work environment and fight ageism. First, offer training opportunities equally across all age groups. If not, the myth of older workers being less productive will become a self-fulfilling prophecy. Secondly, create an age-inclusive work environment and make sure that your management personnel heads by example. Having a supervisor view as less valuable to the company just because you're older is neither motivating nor productive. And thirdly, when looking for filling a vacancy, don't look for somebody young and fun just because you're in marketing, but look for somebody like my neighbor Sam, who has the skill set, the experience, and the passion to get the job done. Thank you.